All right, good morning, everybody. This is Markus Heitkoetter, and welcome here to Coffee with Markus. This is a crazy idea that I had last week after talking to a friend of mine, Rob Booker. And Rob said, you know what, I'm doing a webinar every morning. And I thought, you know what, this is actually a really, really good idea. Because I'm sitting in front of the computer anyhow in the mornings, looking at the markets. And I thought, you know what, why don't we do it together? So little did I know that you seem to like this idea a lot, because we have thus far a little bit over 750 people registered here. And I see that right now there's probably close to 300 people here in the room. Anyhow, okay. So this is fairly unstructured. I really haven't prepared an agenda or anything like this. So it's not that I'm going to present here anything. I'm just looking at charts with you together, and I thought let's try it out for this week on Monday, today, Tuesday, tomorrow, and Wednesday. And then on Wednesday afternoon, I'm heading out to Singapore for a week, so we might have to take a break there. I'll see. Because of the time difference, I believe that there's a 12-hour time difference, but if I find a way to watch the markets, I'll make it possible that you can watch them with me. So you see, today I thought we can focus a little bit more on stocks and options maybe, and then tomorrow we could focus more on day trading, and then on Wednesday we do whatever you want, right? And I'll just run you through my morning routine. So right now I'm still here in Houston, Texas. So yeah, let me okay, back off. So why am I in Houston, Texas? I usually live in Austin, Texas, but my son, he's a sailor, and he had a regatta here this weekend. It was an Olympic sailing event, and yes, he won the gold medal. So I'm very, very proud on him. Anyhow, so last night it got really, really late, and I didn't want to drive back. So this is why this morning I'm still here, and I'll be driving back then a little bit later today to Austin, and tomorrow I'll be there from Austin. So right now I have my little MacBook Pro, but what you see here, this is why probably it shows this Markus PC Office here on top of my charts. So I'm logging into my trading computer through a tool that's called TeamViewer. See, at home I have a dedicated trading computer. I recommend this for everybody, that you keep clean, whether you don't have a lot of clutter on there. So here you'll see I just have Firefox or Chrome on there. I have, of course, the Powerex Analyzer there. I have my charts here. I have my my trading platform up here. So that's what I do. And then I have my work computer, and my work computer, this is where I have emails and PowerPoint and all this kind of stuff there. So anyhow, you know what? Let's start with stocks, and then we move over here to the day trading, right? So let me just bring up here the Powerex Analyzer. So what I do is that usually the night before I'm running our scanner. So for those of you who have Powerex Analyzer, this is our software. It's a software that Konstantin has programmed for me that helps me to find the best candidates for trading stocks. And so the way it works, it has a built-in scanner that show me the best stocks. And I'm running it using certain parameters. So you see, I want to see at least a 60% return on investment per year. I want to see that the stock price is between 5 and 300. I want to see that I have a profit factor of at least 3.0, a risk reward ratio of 1.5, and that over the past year, had I followed the strategy, I would have had at least 12 trades. So running the scanner takes anywhere between 20 and 30 minutes, depending on your computer. So this is why I did it before the markets open, because the markets open here in 6 minutes from now. And now I'm running the scanner. No, I don't want to do this. Okay, stop. I don't want to run it. See, this is why we have the stop button. Anyhow, so after running the scanner, it said there's 3 stocks that actually look pretty good as a buy or a sell. So the first one that came up is AVID. And you see, I love AVID. I have no clue what these guys are doing. But I've been trading AVID over the past few months. And as you can see, it was pretty good. AVID has been pretty good. We can click on the trading report here. This is where we see we had some nice winning trades here. So I like AVID, and this is where right now we see that there is a buy signal, buy to open at 540, and we're using a 66-cent target, so not a whole lot, a small target, so we get in and out here quickly. I like this. And we're using a 34-cent stop loss. Over the past year, it had 9 wins and 6 losses, so I like this, a winning percentage of 60%. Over the year, it would have yielded to a 76% ROI, and the profit factor is 4.85, so that's great. See, overall, it's trending nicely. It has short trends, absolutely. This is why we're only going for 66 cents, risking 34 cents. So we have a risk-reward ratio of almost 2 to 1. So I like this. But let's take a look at the other 2 stocks that came up here as well. So here's BPT. And if you look at BPT, it is not trading as nicely. So yes, a year ago, approximately, we had this nice up run. Then it was crashing down, tried a recovery. And right now, for the past few months, it has mainly been trading sideways. So I don't see really the nice trends that I want to see here. If you compare this to AVID, I mean, AVID definitely is showing nicer trends. Even though they're short, they're definitely there. We also have RXDX, sounds like R2D2, right? So here, this stock is okay. What I don't like about this stock, it's crashing down, then quickly reversing. See, it has this sharp run up, and then there's a bunch of trash. It's almost like a flagpole. Are you familiar with these chart patterns, flagpoles? You see this where there's a flagpole and then it's going sideways, then there's a flagpole to the downside, it's going sideways. Now we have almost a flagpole to the upside and it's going sideways. So just looking at my 3 choices here that I have for today, it seems that that AVID would be, I mean, I like it best. And again, it's personal preference. Of course, you can trade all 3. Right now, I'm trading rather light because, as I said, I will be traveling, so I'll be in the air for, I don't know, like 30 hours or something like this. So, and what I've done for you, because I thought it would be fun for these Coffee with Markus sessions. So I have a little $10,000 account set up, right? Because I thought it would be fun for you to see how to trade a smaller account, how I would do this, and well, then just see over time how it grows, if you all choose to hang out here together, right? All right, so this is why right now I want to just see, okay, so 34 cents is the risk. And let me just see, if I wanted to risk, let's just say I wanted to risk here $100 on any given trade. This means that I can buy around 300 shares here of AVID. Let's see. And it's only $5, so it won't do much to our account. It's only like $1,500 that we are tying up here. So 300 shares. Let's do this. Let's just get ready here, and let's bring up the account really quick. And we'll talk about VRTU here in a minute. That's a trade that I entered last week. So that's another one that I have. So here we want to buy, and I want to go for 300 shares because, again, they're so inexpensive. And so the stop price that we want to use, this is where we go back over to Powerex Analyzer, is at 540. So let's do that. Let's enter the stop price at 540. And so what we could do is we could actually place the order right now, even though the markets will open in just a few minutes, or we can just wait a few minutes until the markets open, which will be in, I don't know, a few minutes, few seconds actually. So we're just a few seconds away. So we want to buy this at as soon as prices go above 540. So let's just see where we open here. And again, we are probably, what does my trusted watch say, 20 seconds away from the open of the US market. Is this helpful? Showing you how I place a trade here and how you would trade a small account. Okay, and I know that there's a lot of questions because we have a lot of people here. So this is where, in a little bit, I will answer some of the questions. Okay. So I will jump over. I just want to see that the markets are opening, that we place our order here. And there we go. So the open is at 538. We place our stop order. So once we cross 540, we want to get filled. So we hit submit. There we go. The order is in the market. It'll come up here under live trades. And I need to check those orders, what those are. So here we have the stop order at 540. Okay. And we'll see. If prices move higher than 540, we will get filled. If they do not, we will not. Because these are the rules of Powerex Analyzer. The idea is that we want to see an uptrend, and we want to see that the stock is moving higher, that it is moving through the previous day's high. And if you look back on Friday, the high on Friday was at 540. So right now it is trading at 536. So let's see, we might get filled here. So what I'm doing now is I right mouse click on AVID and add it to my watch list. So here's my watch list of stocks that I like to watch right now. And you see AVID just appeared here at the very bottom. You need to scroll a little bit, then you see it better. Okay. So oh, look at this. The order is filled. So we got filled at 543. So we have a few cent slippage here. No worries. So we got into this trade. Okay, fantastic. Let's see how this works out. And going back here to the platform. Look at this. We're already trading at 545. You see, this is a beautiful green thing here. So the green thing shows us, yay, we're making some money. So not a whole lot, obviously. But we're doing good. Okay. So let's see how this goes here over the next few minutes. Let's go back to another stock that I bought last week. It's a VRTU. So as you can see, we had a long signal here to enter at 31.16, and it actually closed on Friday at 31.88. So that's good. We're already nicely up. Let's see where the stock is this morning. So let's just pick VRTU. Let's see where this opened. Oh, it's a little bit down, 31.90, but still, I mean, we're still in the green here. You see, green is always good. You see green on the chart. That's what I like. Okay, so these are the two stock positions that I have right now. As said, a little bit light here because I am traveling. I like to have usually of up to 5 different stock positions, and right now we are in 2. We are in VRTU and AVID. So these are the 2 stock positions. So if you want, of course, you can also trade the options here. I preferred, for today, I wanted to start off slowly with stocks because many people understand stocks. And then if you choose, let's just go there. Let's go to AVID. Okay, let's bring this up. And if you choose to trade options here, there is your choice. A strike of 5 would be the way to go here with 32 days to expiration. The entry price should be at around 59 cents. And the idea is here that when we hit the target, the option should be at $1.08, so almost doubling. And at stop, if it gets stopped out, it should be at 29 cents. So the risk reward here is, 49 cents, 30, almost 2 to 1. So we are trying to make 49 cents, risking 30 cents. So if you prefer to trade options, this would be the option. Okay, so AVID, this is where we got in right now. So since we are in a trade, one of the things that we need to do right now is obviously place our stop loss and profit target, okay? So I want to slide this over. And again, it's a little bit tricky here to show everything on one screen, but no problem, we can manage. Usually I have 2 screens, okay? So, so our target is 66 cents. So as soon as we go up to $6.06, we want to take profits, right? And if we go down to 506, then we want to get stopped out. So we go back to AVID, and we need to place our stop loss and profit target right now. So, okay, let's do this. We are in a long position, so we bought it. This means that our target and stop loss will be sell. And so obviously we want to sell our whole position of 300. And this is where we first place the stop loss. So the stop loss is always a stop order. And you see it says that here at 506. So we enter the stop price at 506. Here we go. I got to do this right now. 506. Okay. Now, this will be good till cancel, meaning that it will not be canceled at the end of the day. It will stay in the market until we are getting hit here. So now the cool thing, I can click on advanced, and what I can do here in this platform, attach a one cancels other. So what does this mean, a one cancels other? It means that when our stop loss is hit, automatically our profit target is canceled, and the other way around. Okay. So here, one cancels other. So now, of course, we want to add another sell order. We need to add our profit target. The contract will be AVID. Yeah, that's what we want to do. AVID. It will be a limit order for our whole position, and it will be at 606. 606. Let's scroll all the way up there. Here we go. Okay, fantastic. So this is not a day order. This is a good till cancel. And I always like to check, fill outside regular trading hours. You see, if there's a crazy guy at night who wants to take the other side of this trade here and get us out with a profit, even better, right? Why not? Okay, so want to do this. We're saving. No, we actually need to submit this order. There we go. How do we do this here? All right, let's see. Okay. Oh. No, it disappeared here for a minute. Okay, there we go. All right. So we hit submit, and you see now these two orders are here, and they're linked with this little bracket, meaning that this is a bracket order. So you see our stop loss is if you're going down here to this level here, this is where our stop loss is, and our profit target is here. So that's this trade. All right, good. So let's go back. Alrighty. So, okay. We found a stock that we want to trade. We are already long at 540. We're making a little bit because we are trading at 545. Yay! We're making a whopping 3 cents. All right, let's do the following. Let me take a look at some of the questions, because I see that there's quite a few questions that I can answer here. Okay. There's a question, what is this Trade Navigator software that you see in the background? The Trade Navigator software is the software that I use for day trading. So we'll talk about this more tomorrow. So you see here we are seeing 6 markets that I like to follow here: the S, the NQ, the bonds, crude oil, gold, and here's another chart of gold, and I'll explain this in a little bit. So no, we don't sell the Trade Navigator. It is provided by, I believe it's Genesis Financial Technologies, and it's, I don't know, like 30, 40, 50 bucks, something like this per month. Okay, and we can talk about this. So Mauricio is asking, do you only trade the shares that are in scanning results indicates? Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, so this was an excellent question. So Mauricio is asking, do I only trade stocks that appear in the scan result? Yes, absolutely. That's what I made Powerex Analyzer for. So what I wanted to do, I wanted to have a software that finds the best stocks based on my criteria. I didn't want to have it the other way around. I didn't want to say, you know what, I'm dead set on trading Apple, and I only trade Apple, and therefore I need a software that shows me how to trade Apple. We do have a software like this. It's called NeuroAnalyzer. So NeuroAnalyzer, this is where you take a stock, and then it is analyzing the software, finding a strategy for a particular stock. Powerex Analyzer, it's the other way around. This is where we have a set strategy, which is our Powerex strategy that Mark and I have developed together years ago, many years ago, and where we say, okay, find us the best stocks right now. So this is where Mauricio, yes, you should not use Powerex Analyzer to say, oh, let me see if I can trade Apple right now. Okay, just use the scanner. Let Powerex Analyzer tell you which are the best stocks to trade according to the strategy. Absolutely. Good. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so there's a question. That's a great question, actually, from let's see, Drew. How small of an account do you think a beginner should use? 1,000 or 3,000? You see, it depends what you want to trade. I mean, honestly, if you want to trade stocks, you need, I would say, at least $10,000 if you want to trade stocks. Now, if you want to trade options, you can have an account between $3,000 and $5,000. I personally think that $5,000 is a good account size. If you want to trade binary options, and you know what, I think we're going to talk about binary options tomorrow. So if you want to trade binary options, you can have an account as small as $500, 500 or $1,000. And you know what, this is where probably I should write some notes here. Let me see if I can quickly bring up a notepad. Right, so this is what these things are called, notepad. Okay, because it's an excellent question, and let me just so account size. Let's talk about account size. It's always a good question. Okay, so for stocks, I would recommend that you have at least $10,000. If you want to trade options, I think an account size of $3,000 to $5,000 is good. I personally would prefer $5,000. If you don't have that amount of money yet, then it might be a good idea to get started with binary options. This is where I say, you know what, anywhere between $1,000 and $2,000 is great to get started here with binary options. Now, if you consider futures trading, for futures trading, I would say you should probably have an account size of at least 5,000, right? So it depends a little bit, Drew, what exactly you want to do. Is this helpful? Okay, so just to give you some ideas, but absolutely, if you have a rather small account, there are ways to do it, and we're going to talk about it tomorrow. Here, we're going to talk about binary options tomorrow. So Herbert is asking, AVID has a volume of around 200,000. Is that okay for you? It's a great question, and you see the way we build the scanner. I believe that we are looking for at least 200 and 250,000 in volume, and yeah, that's okay for me. Okay, Richard. Hey, Richard, how are you? Okay. Um, Richard says, I have Powerex and a friend of mine is interested. What price can my friend buy it at the next few days? Richard, first of all, I hope that you're feeling better. Richard and I met at our event in Houston a few weeks ago. So we had a live event in Houston, and Richard was there. And when leaving the event, Richard fell, I believe it was on an escalator, right, Richard? Broke his shoulder. So I'm so sorry about that. It was after the event, I believe on the way to the airport. Richard, I hope that you're feeling better. And you know what? Just contact Sydney at support@rockwelltrading.com, or just give her a call, and she'll make sure that you get a great deal for your friend. Okay? So just support@rockwelltrading.com, or call the number on our website. I don't even know. It's 512-335. I know that it starts with this, but then I have to look it up. Okay, and Richard, I really hope that you're feeling better. Okay, good, fantastic. All right, there's a few more questions. How do you test the best stocks of July through the scanner? Oh, so Vic is probably asking if you do have Powerex Analyzer. So every month we are releasing a list of stocks that we like best to trade with Powerex Analyzer. And yes, we have tested them through the scanner. And this is where you can just quickly hit the plus button and enter these symbols if you want to. Okay. All right, how to use Powerex. We'll do this over the next few days. Let's see. Oh, Daryl is asking, question for tomorrow. Can you thoughts on trading the VIX? You know what? Yeah, let's do this. You see, I'm writing these questions down. My idea was for these mornings with Markus to have this a rather short session, something that we can have while having a coffee. You see, I've been talking so much. I'm looking at my coffee right now. It just took 2 sips. So the good news for you is we have a few more minutes, because once I'm done with my coffee, let's say that we go. It was really just meant that we are hanging out for a little bit. I don't want to drag it out here for 2 or 3 hours, but I also want to make sure that we are answering your questions. Okay, Sonia is asking, what are binary options? Sonia, we're going to talk about it tomorrow. I wrote this down, so I wrote down the question about the VIX. So we'll talk about the VIX tomorrow, and we'll definitely talk about binary options. So if you have a rather small account of, let's say, $1,000 to $2,000, then please, by all means, join tomorrow, because then I'll show you what binary options are and how we are trading them. And you're going to love it. I mean, for those of you who are new to binary options, you are going to love it. So we'll do this. Okay, Richard. Okay, good to hear that you're feeling a little bit better. Okay, so Zane is asking another great follow-up question that I answered early. What is the risk of finding a stock and running it through Powerex? And if it fits, use it. If it fits, do it. But let me show you just something. Let's just say, you see, you're dead set on trading Facebook. And now we want to bring up Facebook here. And we say, okay, let's see how we can trade Facebook with Powerex Analyzer. And you see what will happen is, oh my gosh, you see arrows everywhere. And you'll also see that actually the the ADR target and stop loss is 0. You see a bunch of zeros here. This is indicating that this stock is not a good stock for our Powerex strategy. Now, this doesn't mean that it isn't a good stock, but it's not good for Powerex, for the Powerex strategy, right? Because we are looking for nice trends that are going up and down, and here we don't see them in Facebook. Now, let's say you want to trade Tesla. Let's just bring up Tesla for the heck of it. Why not? So here's Tesla, and as you can see, we're getting some nice signals with Powerex Analyzer, and it's optimizing it right now. So with Tesla, if we would have traded the Powerex Analyzer strategy or the Powerex strategy over the past year, we would have had 7 wins, 10 losses. So the winning percentage is 41%. But look at this. Our target is a little bit more than twice as much as our stop loss. So if you're making twice as much money on our winning trades than we lose on our losing trades, yes, absolutely, a 40% winning percentage is okay. Now, looking back over the past year, if we had taken every signal, we would have made 40% ROI, return on investment, right? So this is where, Zane, if this fits your criteria, I personally want to see at least 60% ROI. But if you say, you know what, I'm fine with 40% ROI, other than the ROI, this is a good performance parameters, right? So if you find a stock like Tesla and you say, you know what, I'm fine with a 40% ROI, go for it, trade it, because as you see, it has worked nicely. Zane, does this make sense and everybody else? Okay, cool. So Roy is asking another excellent question. Why not use the Powerex hot stock list for July? Well, you could. You see, I just like to run the scanner every day. I'm not really that bound to certain stocks, so I just see what comes up, right? And we had a nice one come up. Actually, let's see how is AVID doing here, and BRTU. Let's go back to our trading platform real quick. And okay, so AVID, we're still hovering around 543. So nothing spectacular there. And with VRTU, this is where, we're trading a little bit down. So we're trading still above our entry price, because let's go back here to VRTU. So VRTU, we tried to enter at 31.16. Right now it is at 31.71. So we're still doing good here. So we're still okay. Good. Bob, hey, from North Carolina. Hey, back. Okay. Drew is asking, what does RI mean? I assume that you mean ROI. It's return on investment. So here you see the 74% return on ROI. Here it's calculated. So we are using a simulation for a $10,000 account. If you had traded $10,000 over the past year and had taken every single signal here that occurred with Powerex Analyzer, applying the target and stop loss, so the profit target and the stop loss, you would have made $7,410 on a $10,000 account, right? And this means that you get a 74% return on investment. So this means that the original $10,000 would have grown into 17,410, and that's what RI means. Okay. All right. Roy says, I think Con works well. Let's take a look at Con. Why not? Right? Let's do this. So let's quickly look at Con. All right. There we go. It's optimizing it. Ooh, yeah. So con is a nice one. So absolutely, Roy. Here's what I like about it. I mean, this is where if you had traded it a few days ago, you would have gone long at 19.26, right? So we're looking at a target of $1.46 with a stop loss of 93 cents. So we're looking at around risking $1, trying to make $1.50, right? Over the past year. Oops. Over the past year, you would have had a total of 21 trades. 13 trades are winning trades, 8 are losing trades. So the winning percentage 61.9. The profit factor just a little bit shy of the 3 that I personally like to see, but 2.95 is definitely good enough. It's a stock that trades nicely. As you can see, it has nice uptrends, nice downtrends. So we want to see a lot of red and green because this is showing us the uptrends and downtrends. So the red and green, as soon as it looks like a Christmas tree, we like it. Okay. So Roy, absolutely, this is a good one. Again, um, the RI is really good. The profit factor, I would like to see 3, but it's close enough. So I like it. I like it. We can absolutely work with it. Mauricio is asking, can you look at CBNX? Sure. Okay, we'll do that. So we'll look at CBNX together. Why not? Oops. CNBX. Let me see. It says ticker not found. Is it? Oh, sorry. CNBX. I made a typo there. My mistake. Ooh, ooh. You see, Mauricio, what I don't like about this stock, look at this. It's also kind of a penny stock. It's only trading at $1, right? I like to see stocks that are trading above 5 because look at this. I mean, it went all the way up, went all the way down here. So I don't like this stock at all. I mean, this is not me. If you are into penny stock trading, good for you. I don't like trading penny stocks here. Okay. Anyhow, cool. So I know that this morning we went a little bit longer because originally I thought we'd just go for, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 minutes. It seems that this morning we went for half an hour. But is this helpful? Is this fun that we're doing some stuff together here while looking at the markets? Do you like this? Do you want to come back tomorrow? Just make sure. Okay, cool. Good. Then let's do this. I also have recorded it. So for those of you who joined a little bit late, we'll find a way to make this recording available to you. So I don't know yet how. So we're going to do that. I mean, a little bit later when I'm done with trading. But we'll find a way, and we'll send you a link to the recording if you want to watch it. And then let's meet again tomorrow at 8:20 Central Time, which is 10 minutes before the U.S. stock markets open. So wherever in the world you are, I hope that you know when the U.S. stock markets open, and we will meet here 10 minutes before. Okay. Well, I'm having fun. This is great. I love it. I appreciate you joining me here this morning. So that's fantastic. Hope that is helpful, and then we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, great. And if you have any friends who think could benefit from this, just invite them. That's fine, right? Just send them the link, and so we'll meet again tomorrow morning. All right, you have a fantastic day, and of course, I cannot resist right now looking at what the stocks are doing. So VRTU is moving a little bit down this morning, and I also want to take a quick look at AVID. AVID is just hanging on there. 544, so we're up a few cents. So let's see how they're doing, and we'll definitely keep an eye on it, and we'll look at it tomorrow morning again and see if we find some other opportunities to trade. All right, you all have a fantastic remaining Monday, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Okay, bye.